Hello everyone and welcome back to That Catholic Gamer Dude Plays XCOM2 War of the Chosen, Operation Ice Child, where we're being sent in to protect a transmission device by the Resistance. We have a bunch of fresh-faced Fookies. They're going to be touching down, and the hope of XCOM is in their hands because we're pretty tight right now. So let's go ahead and get started.
Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Alright. So it's just indicating some target preview stuff. So alright, so we'll go into them. Let's just talk a little bit about how we're going to approach this mission, shall we? Alright, so our objective, as mentioned, is to protect this device, which is up here. We have got to move fairly quickly. The downside to this is that this tunnels map, or these random tunnel generations of the sewers, tends to hide things. I've experienced this before on a couple of, on my test playthrough. And so it can get pretty hairy as you navigate through the sewers here. You might accidentally trigger things that you weren't expecting. So we're just gonna move Helen Bernard, Roberta Mancini, I hope I'm pronouncing that name right, is going to move up as well.
Double time.
Haven't seen anything yet. I'm thinking that means it's relatively safe. Like I said, we gotta book it.
Got it. Moving.
Got 2 troopers near the device. Not a big deal. We can swing around that way.
Headed there now. Hostile forces spotted.
Okay, so we got a sectoid and another trooper up over yonder. The good news is that means we could probably line up here, hopefully.
Heading to that location.
Those are our 2 troopers and the other pod of sectoids. Okay, so we can see everybody. That's not the best thing in the world. And they don't show the life bar of the thing anymore, which is bad. In the past, you could actually see how much life was on this data tap, so you knew how much time you had. This is decidedly worse. How are we seeing in there? It's probably through this hole. Okay. I have to think about how to approach this properly because this could be very bad very quick. This could get very bad very quickly, especially since we can see the.
Rolling.
Can we see anybody from there? No. Can we see the? We cannot see the target preview. Okay. This could be better. I don't think we're gonna have much of a choice in terms of engaging 2 pods at the same time. The real question is that can we sneak up on them in such a fashion as to take out the guy that's going to cause us the most amount of damage?
10-4.
We also got to be sure that that other pod doesn't flank us from behind. And who's going to take the shot? Okay. Having said that, I think we can take this opportunity to actually pop these pods in a way that will be beneficial to us. We cannot take much more time than this. They're already taking shots at it. The question ultimately is, can we afford it? I think we can afford to take one more turn against this, I hope. That's the thing about XCOM2, as opposed to XCOM1, is that XCOM2 really puts you in very sticky situations. It's not a lot of cover here as well. Actually, I think that's the deciding factor, is because if after we pop this pod, we can move in here, take pot shots, can't see anybody of this original pod. I think that's the deciding factor, is that we really need to move up so that we can
Confirmed.
really just get better shots on target and get into better cover. Move her up. This is absolutely the last move. If we get discovered,
Objective here.
okay, you can see that.
1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
On Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Overwatch. Got it covered.
Last turn before we pop them. The sectoid's like, dude, what are you doing? Okay. I'm gonna keep Roberta Mancini back here. Carl is going to... Can he throw that from there? I can't... Okay. Helen Bernard can pop from there. I could shoot 67... I don't trust rookies' aim. I trust grenades. Unfortunately, that also means that we really have to... let's see here. There are no good decisions. Let's just go ahead and do this. I think this is as good as it's gonna get.
Grenade!
We really need to stop them from shooting that transmitter.
We're in their sight!
61% on the Advent Trooper and a 38 on the other one. Okay. I think that means we can... Is this a flank? Yes, it is a flank.
Closing on target position now.
I have not revealed the other pod. Let's see if we can blow these guys up. Excellent.
It's down.
Darn tootin'. All right. Do we fire another grenade? Take out this Advent Trooper. That's a wall. I think the sectoid moved back up this way. I'm terrified to move because I'm gonna reveal that other pod. I think we play it super safe here. Doesn't look like that's gonna blow up the wall. I'd hate to use another one though. What's your shot like? 32? Let's go ahead and see if you can take him out. Nope. Alright.
I got nothing.
You know what? We're just gonna play it safe here.
Catch!
Okay, well, that did blow up the wall. Now we see them. Oh, okay. They got a shot too. But they can't see the majority of the squad. So if we move up here, we pop them, they might... Where do they go? Question is, can I see anybody else? The answer is probably not. But I can move up there. Still worried about that pod behind us, though. I have no idea where they are. She can move up. Oh boy. Nope. He can move up. Alright, we're gonna have to take a risk here. Can I see back into there? Yes, I can. I can't take that risk. But I do have to take a risk. And I can't move up there. I'm gonna be blocked by all that stuff. Oops. Let me see here. This is kind of tight. I will admit. See back into there. I think that'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. I really hope that will be okay. Let's go ahead and move up.
Moving to designated coordinates.
There we go. It's only 2 of them. That's good news. All right. Now then, the best approach to this is to fire off another grenade. Got another sectoid and another trooper as part of that pod. So, gonna have to be a little careful about this. Want to have at least 1 grenade left. I can move up here.
There now.
Oh, I can't blow up that cover? Okay, I saw it. I saw it at one point. Come on, help me out here. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Boom.
Take this.
Danger close. Why can't I see the other guy? That's unfortunate, but I can pop the sectoid. Hit! Yes.
Target neutralized.
Okay. Things are steadily improving. Should I just take this shot at a 50-50? 48. Go ahead. Nope. Okay.
That is not good.
And pop. Please hit. Okay, that's a problem.
That is not good.
And here's the other pod moving up from behind.
Fire's getting close here.
Okay. So... danger close. I can throw this grenade, pop this Overwatch, and then move forward and just proceed to shred these guys. Don't know if I have enough raw firepower, though, to take them out. That would be the problem. I don't think I have any... I think this is actually pretty easy, because I do not have a choice. I have to pop this guy's Overwatch, or else bad things are going to happen. So I throw the grenade. Unfortunately, he's not dead. That does, however, free us up for a bunch of different things. Everybody is flanked, I think? Yeah. This is kind of what I was afraid of, but I think this will work out. I could just get the right angle here. Can I see? I can still see all of those guys. That's unfortunate. But I can move up here. That is a flank on this dude. Yeah, I like that. Hit him. Thank you.
Target neutralized.
Yes, they are. Okay. And then this is a flank on Mr. Sectoid.
On my way.
Please hit. Nice. And then I think I can flank Mr. Trooper here, which I think I'm gonna do.
Moving out.
That moves dangerously close to the sectoid, but I don't care.
Target neutralized.
And he runs away. He's gonna try mind control or panic or something.
Help! Help! Someone help!
Mind control is resisted, but he did panic. And he moves a little bit closer. And in his panic, nearly takes out the sectoid. Okay, so the only unfortunate thing about this is that I do not have range on the sectoid. So I have to. I'm not able to go in and flank. I wonder if I can move up though. Elena Bernard.
That's affirmative.
It's gonna move in. 61%, that's not awful. We're gonna go ahead and take it. Nice. And that's it.
Down.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Woo! Flawless rating. Let's see here. Yeah, we gotta do something. Pose. Where's the... Oh yeah, I like this one so much better. I'll learn how to, like, pose people and stuff later, but for right now, you just gotta love it. I feel so relieved. Operation Ice Child. Flawless victory. Enemies killed 6. We have protected the device. It's all good.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
So that worked out pretty well. And our rookies have gotten themselves some promotions. I don't know if they all got them, because I don't know if not everybody actually got a kill. But
I'm glad to see our new recruits aren't hesitating when it comes to taking out the alien.
no kidding. Although Bernard is tired, but that's all right. Got ourselves another grenadier. Awesome. She's a little tired though, so she may be out for a little while. Another sharpshooter. And Anaquande. I have not mentioned these people's names. I really should. Squaddy Roberta Mancini is a ranger. And Carl Ehrlich is another specialist. It's good stuff. Although, unfortunately, my grenadiers tend to, like, get tired, I guess. Alright. Avon Trooper Corps, Sectoid Corps, Illyrium Corps.
We've got some help. We can start clearing out the old equipment and debris from the ship to make room for new facilities.
The most important thing that we got is Daniel Cooper, who is our engineer with the giantest nose ever. Let's go ahead. They're gonna force us to dig here.
Clear out these rooms. First, we'll need to assign an engineer to the task.
Yep.
Once we start getting into the far reaches of the ship, it's going to take more time and
Yeah,
manpower to make space for new facilities.
Yes.
Good to me. Just give the word and we'll get started, Commander.
Yes, let's go ahead and clear all that stuff out.
Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Yep.
Commander, we have a secure transmission coming through. Source unknown. Patching it through to your quarters.
Okay, so we're gonna go into another cutscene here.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
I think they've got the wrong guy. Anyways,
Looks like we better get started, Commander. I'll be on the bridge when you're ready.
so I'm gonna go ahead and actually start using this.
Track the alien black site to this region. Unfortunately, we don't have its exact coordinates yet. If we're going to have any chance of finding this facility, we'll need to make contact with the local Resistance cell nearby. Tygan has a theory about how we might reach out to them without getting the aliens' attention, but we'll need to give him time to conduct his research. We shouldn't wait too long on that, Commander. We have to start making contact with other regions soon if we're going to build a global resistance and take on Advent.
New objective added.
Okay, so that's one of our primary story objectives, is to fly to the Black Site region, make contact, and then to establish, once we've established contact, then to actually take on the Black Site. So,
Looks like you won't have time for that just yet, though. Remote reconnaissance may have found something not far from our current position.
that's a bit far. 8 days to get some rookies. Let's go ahead and do that.
Plotting new course.
Commander, while we're waiting for new missions or the completion of our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans of the surrounding area.
Okay, so we've completed the autopsy research.
Easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the Commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the Commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
New objective added.
All right, so in order to move on with the next story branch on this particular branch, we eventually have to do everything story-wise, but we got to construct the Proving Ground facility, complete the Skulljack project, and then use the Skulljack on an Advent officer. We don't have to worry about that right now.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
Yep.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this skull jet...
Everyone wants my attention.
We're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Commander, during
Whoa.
the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
What does this do? Improvements to decision design. Sniper rifles with an increased output of 1 damage. That sounds really cool. Unfortunately, we are so early in this, and I do not have enough research to actually justify that, I think. That would be nice, but we gotta get resistance communications up.
We'll begin our research immediately. I certainly admire the courage and tenacity displayed by our troops in the field. They face a well-armed, well-trained enemy, and yet they never waver in their loyalty to the cause.
Go to the armory real quick. I want to view the photos. Okay, yes. Oh, this is
Telling
from...
the crew to stay away from the Advent meat rations. We still don't know what they're putting in that
Delete
stuff.
those two. Those are from the unfortunately aborted attempt. Or not aborted. I actually did much better on the other one than I did for this one. Jane Kelly's going to come back as a ranger soon. My other grenadier is out. I'm going to be tired for 5 days, so we're not going to have a grenadier for basically all the early missions, which is kind of unfortunate. Or we are going to get some rookies soon. I think this one clears up before the next op. Loot recovered. 32 supplies. Awesome. We need a proving ground, a training center. Establish stronger bonds and purchase additional tactical. That's Guerrilla Tactics School. Guerrilla Tactics School will unlock additional skills and benefits for our soldiers, including the increased number of soldiers we can take on a single mission. And a workshop. Infirmary. Staff the infirmary, decrease time our soldiers need to recover from injuries. Soldiers, after you remove negative traits acquired in combat, the Hypervital module upgrade allows for the temporary suspension of a soldier's health for the duration of any single combat deployment. What? What does that mean? Temporary suspension. Suspension of a soldier's health for the duration of any single combat deployment. That, I don't get that at all. We'll have to look at that later. Oh, what just disconnected? Okay. Anyways. Laboratory, power relay, infirmary, guerrilla tactics school. I'm going to stick with my old build order for the moment.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Yep. Okay, we're going to staff the engineer here so that it builds in half the time. Meanwhile, we are going to go back and see what we can see. 2, 1. Okay.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
Since we're all friends now, maybe you could lend my people a hand in dealing with a problem of ours.
Ice Watchers, huh?
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
Okay, so this is part of the new War of the Chosen DLC. This is the Operation Lost and Abandoned, which is the mission. It's the story mission that introduces you to the factions, as well as the new enemy, the Chosen. So let's go ahead. We're gonna launch our mission.
For Eastern United States.
I'm not sure who I have available at the moment.
Each faction has agreed to allow a two-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Trying to remember what is the loadout of the shotgun. Clip size 4. I have done this mission up to a point when I stopped. Loadout. Assault rifle 4. Okay, so basically, the interesting thing about this mission is we actually take... Jane Kelly's back as a ranger. That's excellent news. Oop, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Our sharpshooter has a pistol with unlimited ammo, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So she'll be useful. Jane Kelly is with the shotgun. In this mission, though, I think it makes more sense to bring a rookie with us, because you'll see why when we actually start meeting the enemies that we'll actually see there. Having said that, I think Grenadier, Sharpshooter. Got 2 sharpshoot. What happened there? They just remove. Take her. Go back. Specialist Sharpshooter. Okay. Oh, interesting. That's kind of annoying, actually. It actually removes your selection from the other squad. You know what? Actually, let's take Kelly. Oh no, let's take Kelly. We're gonna edit. Her aim is 71. We're going to load her out with an assault rifle. And the reason why is because the enemies there, we benefit from long range attacking more than anything. I keep doing that. Don't want to remove. I just want to load out. I'm using a little bit of my foreknowledge here. Get those 2. All right. Difficulty easy. Let's get to it. Operation Lost and Abandoned. Let's go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Reapers and skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place.
All right, in the ruins of Ottawa, we are going to meet the Reaper faction. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been that Catholic Gamer Dude playing XCOM2 War of the Chosen, Operation Lost and Abandoned next time. If you liked what you saw, please click the like button. If you want to see more, please click the subscribe button. Until then, thank you very much, and I will see you later.